Okay, I think we're working. Hey there, Foxy Gamers! Sorry about the short delay there, but welcome to the Saturday Albion stream. Yes, Sean, I am still using the events page. I like the statistics that it gives me, but yeah, apparently you need to I think we're working. God damn it. And then I hear my voice echoing back, which really sucks. Happens every time. I'll get used to it eventually. But yeah, I do like the events page. Except I just need to figure it out because it's slightly different. Alright! So here we are! Welcome to the Saturday morning grindfest, or Saturday afternoon as it may be for you. I have done a few things since our last stream. We have some upgraded tools, minus the skinning knife, because we still have to unlock that here. Also, I discovered this whole learning points thing. I never actually knew what that's for, but once I get enough fame, up to this point, I can click the learn button and just finish it up, which is really cool. And here's my learn points up here. So I can run out, but you get 20 learning points per day with the premium account, which everybody has for this first month. And I'm not going to worry about it using them until I'm, like, out. Also, I am drinking coffee still. So if you hear me pause to take a sip, or you hear some trickling of a liquid, that is me pouring my coffee. Because coffee is delicious. Anyway, I decided to use this Legendary Adventurer's cart instead of my horse because holy crap! It gives me plus 1,800 kilograms of weight, whereas my horse is only 300 extra kilograms. And it seems like most of the time I spend is gathering stuff, and this will help me not have to come back to town as often. But, oh hey, let's do the daily quest, shall we? Tier 3, 1 player, yes! Upon completion, you will receive 1,000 silver. Destiny board unlocked, Journeyman Reaver. Ooh, what's this? Damage versus creatures of tier 3 or higher increased by 15%. Oh wait. Oh, we already have that. Okay. I suppose I unlocked it the other day when we did a quest, but that's okay. We'll still do the quest, because why not? Huzzah! Oh, this looks like this... Oh, this is exactly the same quest as I did the other day off stream, but that's okay. It's a good amount of money. Also, I changed my settings in the game so that when I click on a creature, I don't automatically start attacking. I have to click again, oops, or I just run to them like that. Because I'm so used to targeting something first and then planning my attacks that I was finding myself aggroing dudes before I really wanted to. Yeah, so this is just like a little mini dungeon, all for myself. Kill a bunch of guys, get a reward, you know. Good old MMO grinding. I was just saying on my Discord channel this morning that I don't know why, but I actually like grinding. It's something that's wrong with my brain, I suppose. I enjoy the slow torture of wasting away my life. But I can't help it. It's much more fun when I am streaming, though, and have people to chat with, so there you have it. I wonder if anyone's really tried playing this game on mobile yet. I tried to look for it on the App Store, but I have an iPhone, and I'm not sure they've actually done it for iOS yet. I'm pretty sure you can play on Android, but alas, I have a Mac phone, an Apple phone, whatever you want to call it. Oops! Oh, let's get out of that. Yeah, these abilities can actually hurt pretty good if you just stand there and let them hit you. It kind of sucks. So you want to actually take the time to dodge these attacks. Unless, of course, you're like fighting something that's a lower tier than you. Seems weird if they have it for mobile but not iOS. Well, they're going to have it eventually. I thought they were going to have it by release, but either that's not the case or I just couldn't find it on the App Store. I'm not sure. I haven't really researched that much, but they're definitely planning on having it on iOS. It's a matter of, like, extra programming. In fact, I'm really surprised that this whole game is cross-platform and you are playing in the same world as, like, anyone on a mobile device or anything like that, because that's a tricky thing to program. It's hard enough just making ports, not to mention having a world all run on multiple devices. Oh man, I was not going to be able to dodge that, but fortunately I killed him before he shot that off. I don't know. Sean says maybe I don't know much, but it seems like iOS would be the far larger market with the tablets and stuff too. I would think so, because I believe more people have the iPhone than any other phone, but who knows? I don't know what it's like now these days with all these different tablets and whatnot. There might be enough Android tablets that it's worth it to do that. Also, I think the programming is easier for Android than it is iOS, so it may have just been that. Alright, out of coffee. Gotta pour some more. It's like right in front of my microphone, so hopefully the sound doesn't make anybody have to go pee. Yeah, speaking of that, drinking all this coffee, I'm probably gonna have some bathroom breaks every now and then. Cause 2-hour stream while I'm drinking coffee with no bathroom breaks, that's not gonna work. Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't stand in that. I do also have this ability here called Block that will prevent any sort of magical damage coming into me. So if I find myself in a pinch and can't get out of some sort of ability, then I can use that. Yeah, you should go get some coffee. Do it. Do it. Coffee is delicious. My streams have been sort of quiet this week. Last night I was playing Diablo. As you know, you dropped in for a moment, and there's only like one person talking. Which, that's cool. It's fine if people don't want to talk, but it's certainly more fun when they do. But hello, you other 6 viewers that are not talking. Hope you're enjoying the stream and hearing my ramble. Hello, Axel, welcome back! Yay! Or, I don't know about welcome back. Have you been to one of my streams, or have I just seen you in Sean's streams? I'm not sure. Either way, hello and welcome. I'm really glad there's no corpse lampses in this game. So last night on my Diablo stream, I was playing Necromancer, and I was using the ability Corpse Lance, and I couldn't, for the life of me, stop saying Corpse Lamps. And so then I started joking about a lamp that looks like a corpse, and then someone posted a picture on my Discord channel of the fact that there is actually such a thing. It's like a corpse head lamp. I was like, that is amazing. Thank you for sharing that with me. Alright, we got a little boss guy. Ow! Oh dear! Woo! Ah! Oh goodness. And we're gonna block that. Oh god. Oh! Oh, I didn't even see this little totem. Oh god! I didn't see there was a little totem over there. Ooh! Learning point received. Frost Mage. You know, I may not actually learn that just yet because I don't think I can make this staff anyway, and I definitely don't want to spend money buying it. So I'm going to wait to spend those learning points until we can actually make the staff, because let's see. That's crafting. Craft Adept's Frost Staff or better. Can I make Adepts? Okay. I guess I can make an Adept's Frost Staff. Well, in any case, I'm gonna wait to use the learning points, because, let's see, how many do I have to spend to learn this right now? I have to spend 7, so maybe if we get up in here a little more, I won't have to spend 7. Other 6 viewers, probably non-English speakers. Yeah, that could be. That could be. Uh-oh. Is this another boss? Oh, dear. I wasn't ready for that. Deranged bouncer. Ugh. You don't want to fuck with the deranged bouncers, man. They'll take you out. They'll kick you out of the barn in no time. And they'll do it in not such a pleasant way. I feel you, Sean. It's hard for me to commit to a streaming schedule, too. I want to try and do it, like, if it's in the evenings, I want to try and do 7 or 8 o'clock most of the time. But even when I'm working regular houred work weeks, it would still be hard for me to get home and be ready to stream by 7 o'clock. So, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, you can see I joined a little guild here. It was probably just a spam guild, inviting anyone they saw that wasn't in the guild, but I'm like, why not? I don't have any plans for anything else right now, and it's been kind of useful because there was a guy on the other day that was answering a lot of my questions, so it was really nice. What are they talking about now? This game makes me foolish, so I bought the ticket, but where are the oh yeah, this person is having an issue buying a quest item. Alright, see you soon, Axel. So I haven't quite figured out what all these little things are saying when I pick up that silver. Like, the tax, I believe, is going to my guild or something. But I don't know what the little... Oh! Okay, so this is the icon that I'm seeing. I don't know what that means, though. Like, why am I getting those when I loot stuff? Is it... I'm not sure if it's, like, doing something for the zone? I don't know. Hi, Kierwin! Welcome! I usually decline guilds until I max level. Yeah, I totally understand that. What I do is, if there's some sort of benefit for me to join a guild, I'll just, like, join a spam guild, and then when I max level, I'll join a guild that I actually care about. And in this case, since I'm new to the game, I thought it would actually be useful to join a guild and learn about things, which, so far, it has proved to be useful. Plus, it's nice, like, reading guild chat instead of the global chat, because, ugh. I guess the one downside about this game being cross-platform is the combat is so ridiculously simple and there's hardly any abilities. But then again, sometimes it's like really frustrating and overwhelming when a game gives you like way too many abilities and most of them aren't useful and that sort of thing. So, I suppose it's okay. Is this game online? Yes, it is. It is actually called Albion Online because it is an MMO game, and that is the only way you can play it. It's not MMO right now because I'm in a little instance dungeon all by myself, but when I get out of it, you'll see there's a ton of people. This little icon down here is the number of friendly players in this region, and it is just me. Whoops. Oh, I did not see these guys here. Oh! Yeah. One thing that I do think is really cool about this game, though, is, like, as much grinding as there is to it, you don't ever have to do it on, like, another character, you know? In World of Warcraft, maybe the grinding isn't as much as this, or you just... more like the grinding is disguised in the form of quests. Uh-oh, this guy's coming up here. I don't want to take on all these. But the thing is, if you want to try another class, you have to level up that class, that alt, and go through everything again, and, you know, then it's like, oh, hey, here's the new expansion. Alright, now you have to level up all these alts again. Or, here's this patch we just released, and now your character that you've put all of this time into all of a sudden sucks in PvP. And it's like super annoying when that happens. But this game, you just can play one character. Like, you never actually need to re-roll or anything like that, and everything is on one server, so there's not like, oh, my friends are on this server, so now I'm gonna have to go level up a character over here. And I really like that, because even if they do change classes and that sort of thing, like, you can be any class on whatever character you're using, you just have to level up the things on that character. So you do have to grind a little bit. Like, if I all of a sudden wanted to become a warrior, I can only wear tier 1 warrior stuff right now until I kill some things. But I have, like, more hit points and stuff than I would have when I started out, because I've gotten some, like, adventurers bonuses. And then, like, you also have to be able to craft... Well, I mean, you don't have to be able to craft. In order to get the gear for a higher tier warrior, and if you want to make it, then you have to grind up the creating that gear too. But then you can just buy it on the marketplace from somebody else who has decided to go the warrior path and can make that gear. So I think that's really cool and fascinating, and I don't know how long I'm gonna maintain interest in this game, but it's definitely different than a lot of MMOs I played. and I'm looking forward to seeing how much fun I can get out of it. Kieran says sometimes you just want to chill and relax while grinding, playing a game. Absolutely! That's exactly how I feel, and it's Saturday morning. It feels like a good day for me to grind. Final Fantasy XIV is a bit like that, just swap weapons to change classes. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. I tried to play a Final Fantasy MMO once. I think maybe it was 11? Does that sound right? Is 11 an MMO? And I was so overwhelmed by the controls. I think because it was like meant to be played on a PlayStation and I was playing it on PC, that I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to go play World of Warcraft. Because I was still into World of Warcraft at that time, but I'm not into World of Warcraft anymore, so I'm happy to try out other things. Alright, last time I did this quest, this guy totally wrecked my face. So, I'm gonna see if I can stay alive this time. Ah! Jercules. He's kind of like the Butcher in Diablo 3. Actually, he's exactly like the Butcher. He hooks you, brings you towards him, and then he spits fire at you, or cracks a whip, whatever, same difference. This is our BDSM guy. Whoops, I should say PG. Nah, it's my stream, I can do whatever I want. It's Sean's stream, I have to be careful about. Oh no, don't— oh, seriously? I missed the fire starter again? That happened to me last time. Now I gotta go run through the thing. I thought I was paying better attention this time, but I guess not. Okay, yeah, so it was Final Fantasy XI that I tried. Gosh darn it, these guys are so sneaky. Well, I'll use my little run boost here. I think the guy was kind of hiding off to the side last time. I missed him. Doo-doo-doo. It's so quiet when I stop talking, isn't it? I feel obligated to keep talking, but maybe you guys like the peace and quiet. Ah, where is this guy? Come on. Don't tell me I ran by him already. That would really suck. Oh, hey, there he is. Okay. Yeah, that's the exact same spot I left him last time. Perhaps I will learn the third time around. Ooh. Yay, 2,000 silver. Please rate your experience. Meh. I'll give it 4 stars because I'm critical. Yeah, well, I'm not sure, that chest kind of disappeared when I killed him. But there were 2 drops there, so maybe that was technically what that chest was. So there's not actually a Hearthstone in this game if you're out in the world, apparently, but if you're in a dungeon, then the A button that normally causes you to mount— whoa! That was crazy! Will, bring you back to town. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not gonna bother doing that without the daily bonus. Because 1,000 silver really isn't that much to me anymore. I hope that there's gonna be some sort of account security on this game, because I realize now with my streaming, every time I open up my inventory, people are gonna see my gold and silver, and if there's ever anybody watching this stream or my archive they're gonna be like, ooh, that's an account I want to hack. And that would make me very, very sad. Diaz asks, is this game worth playing? Well, that's kind of up to you. It depends on what kind of game you find interest in playing. Like, do you like MMOs? Do you like grinding things? Do you like collecting resources and killing stuff and leveling up? If so, then yes, this game is for you. If all of that sounds terribly awful to you, then no, absolutely not. Let's see here. I think I want to go venture off to another town. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell off all this leather. I don't remember how much it costs me to buy an island so that I can start a farm, but that's kind of my goal right now. Alright, that's 89% below average. I don't want to sell it for that cheap then. Let's see. Nope. Let's do that. It's pretty cheap to put stuff on the auction house, so if it doesn't sell right away, it's not the end of the world. 66% below average. Let's try a little bit higher than that. I definitely want my stuff to sell, so I'm not going to try and list it for too high, but I do want a lot of silver early in the game because I want to be able to do stuff. Buy an island and start a farm, I'll buy Stardew Valley? Yes, absolutely. Didn't you know that I like to farm in any and all games? In fact, I'm very disappointed that this game does not have fishing. There you go. That is my negative review so far. No fishing. But I have heard that they plan on adding it at a later time. So, you know, they're dangling that carrot on a stick in front of my face for me. Not that, like, that's the only reason I'm playing this game. That would be silly. If I didn't want to play it, holy crap! If I didn't want to play it for the way it was now, then that would be a game I wouldn't want to play. Alright, clearly there's more people in this town than in the last one. And I'm going to take a quick potty break. See you in approximately 60 seconds. Hey Gemma! Welcome to this stream. How are you doing today? For those of you that haven't met Gemma, she is a dear, sweet person who has been with the channel probably for what, like at least a year, right Gemma? And is always interactive with me, and I really appreciate it. She's given me a lot of games too. And she's my best patron right now. So thanks a lot, Gemma, and welcome to the stream. Let's see. What do I want to do? Okay. The city is over here. And I think I can get to the city and see how much an island costs. So let's go do that. Yeah, it's hard for me to remember how long certain people have been with the channel, because, like, I know Sean pointed out to me that he's been here a really long time, and I sadly don't remember our very first interaction on Reddit, but he does, and I'm sorry, Sean. But I know you've been around for a while, and you're also very active in commenting on my videos, which I very much appreciate. Because sometimes you never know if people actually like your stuff or not, and every single time I get a positive comment, it is that much more motivation to keep me going. Yay, I'm streaming at a time you can watch. Hooray. What time zone are you in, Gemma? I don't even know, actually. I've always assumed you're in the US somewhere, but maybe I'm even wrong about that. Diaz says you deserve more subs. My first time watching your stream. Thank you so much, Diaz. That's very kind of you. I'm definitely... I'm trying, you know? It's a hard thing to get publicity, but it's not, like, my main goal. I just enjoy playing video games, and I like sharing that with other people, and it's especially fun when I have people to chat with, like you guys, and that's really all I care about. If my channel gets bigger, great. If it doesn't, I'm at least at a size where I've got people, a few people on my streams all the time, chatting with me, and you know, if there were like 100 people in this stream right now, I probably wouldn't be able to talk with you very well because there'd be so much chat flying by and I wouldn't be able to keep up. Sean asks, how are the new sub numbers doing? Foxy still going strong after Thursday's big jump? No, actually, I'm not. Oh, wow, Gemma. Okay, you're in the UK. Alright, I am sorry for assuming you were in the US, but, it already died out. Because the reason I was getting the jump in subs was because of the Steam review that I put up, and now my Steam review doesn't show up on the main page because it shows, like, the newest reviews first, so, yep, I'm pretty much back to normal. It was a 2-day surge, and that was it. But that's okay. 2-day surge is more than I was expecting, so, ooh, fireworks! Okay, so now to figure out where to go for finding myself an island. Are you looking for affordable land? Consider, hey, there we go! There are no taxes out there, so upkeep is free. Whoa, a guild island, huh? Whoa, what is this? No, I don't want to travel to someone else's island, that's silly. Alright! Let's buy ourselves an island! I don't know why I have a global discount, but sure! Island level 1 out of 6, next level plus 1 farming plot, 1 building plot, 2 small building plots. Woo! That's an expensive upgrade, man! Kieran asked, which game did I review? I did Kingdoms and Castles. And I posted my review, like, literally the minute the game went live, so it was the first one that showed up on the stream, or on Steam, and I, like, also put a link to my video there, and it was pretty popular. I got, like, 500-something upvotes on Steam, so I guess they liked it pretty well. Because I also put a written review on there, too. I didn't want to just, like, shamelessly plug my video and not actually leave something there for the people who didn't want to watch videos. Okay, looks like we have really crappy resources on our island. Can I even make anything yet, or do I have to upgrade it before I can actually start farming? No, actually there isn't a "the" in front of Kingdoms and Castles. But oh well. Yeah, okay. It appears as though I'm going to have to pay for an upgrade. Oh, look at this cute little rundown barn, though. I like that. Well, I suppose I'll go ahead and pay 18,000 silver to upgrade this. Let's see. Owner, Devia! Oh, I can add co-owners and visitors? That's so cute! Oh, that's awesome! So, can I not upgrade from within my island? I suppose maybe not, because it has to load a new thing. So we'll pay this guy. Oh, that did not transport me back to the same spot I was in. Diaz says it was one of the first better reviews. Well, thank you. I try, you know? I don't want to do a crappy review. I want to make sure people can decide whether or not that's something they want to get. Oh, okay. An island upgrade is currently in progress. Takes 2 minutes. Why 2 minutes? That's silly. Either it should take longer or not take any time at all. Okay. What all do we have here? Weaver! Stonemason. Wow, tier 6. I am not nearly that high yet. Ooh, a cook! Yes! Let's go to the cook. I want to see what they have for us to do. Yeah, you should totally get an island with you and your boyfriend. That would be really cool. And then you can have visitors. Let's see, where was that? Arg. Butcher, cook, okay. Up there. I feel so bad that my cart is being pulled by this person here. Like, man, that guy's gotta be really buff if he can pull 1,800 kilograms of weight. Woo-wee! Why can I not? There we go. Expert smelter. Whoa, so many different things here. That's not the cook, though. Alright, what does the butcher have? Raw chicken. Oh, I'm gonna feel so bad butchering animals, but it's just a video game. I still care about killing foxes in a video game for some reason, but the rest of the animals, whatever. Okay, cool. So, looks like we'll potentially be able to grow these things on our farm, because I haven't seen anywhere in the world that we can actually collect those things. Diaz says the review comes first when you filter to most helpful all time and week. Cool, that's good to know. I don't know how often people actually filter that stuff, but if they do, hopefully they'll still see it. Yes, I'm a terrible slave owner. Because I definitely am not paying this guy to haul me around. Ah, it's so bad. What else do we have here? I wonder if there's anywhere that I'm supposed to actually buy seeds, or if that will just be something I have access to when my island upgrades. Ooh, I didn't know I could zoom in here. That's very helpful. Now I can actually see what the logos are. Look at that! Butcher, smelter, smelter. Oh, there we go. Journeyman's Mill. Shadowkeeper. Is that a player that owns that? Wow. If so, that's probably somebody who's paid a lot of money. I don't know how it works yet, if, like, can you own these areas and then people pay taxes to you? Oh yeah, look, they're totally being owned by players. Whoa. That's cool. But also probably something I'm never going to be able to do, because I don't see myself ever spending more money on this game than the initial purchase of it, so... Okay. We got an alchemist lab. Can I even get over there? There's no path. Interesting. Alright, let's go check out the mill. Because before we go to our farm, I don't want to, like, get there and be like, oh yeah, we gotta buy seeds, and then come back out here. So let's check that out first. Kieran says, gotta search the trash cans at night and flirt with the guy playing football alone in front of his trailer all day. Whoa. Oh, cool. We can make our buildings for our islands here. Alright. Good to know. Oh, that's so cute! Oh, look at her! That's adorable. I love that. Flower. Okay. Yeah. I suppose that makes sense that they're not actually selling anything at the mill. I don't know why I would have thought that. Alright, I'm gonna double check, make sure there's no, like, seed vendor before we go check out what's on our island. Artifact foundry. No clue what that is either. Yeah, shh, Gemma. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I mean, when you think about, like, over the years, how much money I spent on Dota 2, like, I don't even want to know all the cosmetic stuff that I bought. Or, like, how about World of Warcraft, man? Like, just even paying the monthly fee for that game for the number of years that I played it. Not to mention, like, the the server transfers I had to do every now and then, and stupid crap like that, like, oof. Hundreds of dollars, maybe $1,000, I don't know. I don't want to know. Region overpopulated. Doesn't seem very overpopulated to me, but maybe the city can only handle so many people. I know they were having problems with that earlier in this week. The seeds can be bought at your island. Thank you, Eric. That is fantastic. Alright, now where was that guy to take me to the island? I already forgot. I think he was over here. Did you say Dodo? I don't know. Maybe I did, but I meant Dota 2. Alright, pouring some coffee. Don't mind the trickling noise. Uh-oh. Gemma retracted a message. What did you do, Gemma? Karen says, I think of games as $1 per hour of enjoyment I get out of it. If I buy a game for $5 and only play for 5 hours, I feel like my money's worth. I feel exactly the same way, which is why I can't understand the people who are complaining about Kingdoms and Castles only having, like, 10 hours of content. It's like, I don't know, that's $1 per hour, plus you'll probably play it again later when it gets updated, so I don't know. I don't know what the problem is there. I've definitely already played it for more than 10 hours, too, so. Alright, here we go. Woo! Carrot seeds! Wow, 1,000 silver per seed? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Apparently I can't use these chickens anyway, but oh, look at how cute they are! Oh, I love this already. I'm so glad I bought a farm, you guys. Okay, let's buy 3 carrot seeds. I really don't know what the global discount is. If you know anything about the global discount, Eric or Diaz, let me know. Whoops. I'm scrolling up and down in my chat, and it's also scrolling down in the window here, or in the game. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, Gemma, that said, I have spent about 3,500 on Star Citizen so far. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, I may have spent some money on this up front, but like, you know how long this 12,000 gold is gonna last me for a premium account? Like, if I just bought this right now, like, look at this. Or, let's see, that's the market here, but nope, wrong one. If I could do this for 6 months, I would get 6 months of time of premium account with that 11,000 gold. But what I'm planning on doing is hanging on to the gold and buying as much gold as I can early on, and then saving it for later when the price of it goes up. I'm not going to waste all my silver on it right now, because I also want to, you know, plant this stuff, but I've been buying a little bit. I've already bought 20 gold. Ooh, a whole 20. Sean says, also, K and C only have 10 hours play. That is ridiculous, especially since it's EA, but even in the current state, it only has 10 hours worth of play. Then it's not for you. It's not actually early access. I think it has more than 10 hours worth of playtime. I've already played it over 20 hours, and I'm still enjoying it. So it all depends on what you want to do in a game, you know? Eric says, Foxy, remember to water them. If you want to spend your crafting focus, you'll get more harvest. Okay, thank you. First, I need to figure out how to plant these. Looks like maybe I just click place, huh? Whoops, no. I don't need to do that. Now, do I care about which plot I want to use? Why is this one brown? This one's white. And there's two little ones. Oh! These aren't actually plots that I've purchased yet. I see. This one is something that's like farmland. The other ones are not, I guess. Okay. Let's place our carrots. Carrot seeds can only be placed on farm. Is this not a farm? Okay. I guess that's not a farm. Okay, let's try over here, I guess? If that's not a farm, I don't know what is. I don't think this looks very fertile. Yeah. It's definitely not very fertile. Hopefully Eric will help me out. There's 3 by 3. I guess that's what you're saying the size of this plot is. Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to be that big. I thought it was like, I'm planting 3 carrots, not 3 plots of carrots. Maybe I bought too many. Well, shoot! You need to build the farm at buildings. Okay. Like, as in back in the city? Or can I do that here at the farm? I think she was only selling seeds to me, right? Whoops. What do you got? Haystack, firebull, stone sigil, scholar statue, statue, sculpture, trees. Ooh, I can plant fruit trees! That's fantastic! Oh, I'm so excited already. Ah! Okay. I know there's a delay in the stream, so hopefully Eric will respond to my question soon. The building menu. The building menu. This guy? Oh! That's what that's for. Okay, thank you. Novice's lumber mill. Economy. Oh, okay, we can scroll down. Tanner, weaver, toolmaker, stonemason, repair station. Oh, farming. Here we go. Farm! Hooray! Thanks a lot, Eric. I'm so glad you're here. Woo! Alright, what is this? What? Oh! Okay, I gotta construct this with wood and stone. I think maybe I can get these things on this island. Oh, this is so cute! I love this already! I'm so easily entertained, you guys. That wasn't enough wood. Ah! This is everything I've always wanted in an MMO game, is to, like, have my own little island. Player housing, man. I've never actually played a game that had player housing that I thought was really fun. I I don't know why they've never freaking added that in World of Warcraft. Like, ugh. That was so infuriating to me. So many people wanted that stuff, and they're just like, nope. Yes, Albion Dew Valley. That is what I'm calling this from now on. Thank you, Kieran. I guess I have enough rough logs. I don't want to actually hang on to this stuff. Because I'm past the crafting that I need rough stone and logs for. Let's see, how much stone is that? Yeah, that should be enough. I actually want to check out that game that came out recently too that kind of looks like a 3D version of Stardew Valley. I'm just gonna like turn my channel into a farming channel, guys. I would be okay with that. Okay, now we can plant our crops. Woo! Ah, so exciting! Oh, do I need... Okay, I gotta water it. Project seed yield, 0%. Focus cost, 1,000. Yeah, we'll do that. I am sorry, Farid. I don't understand what you're saying. I know a little bit of Spanish, but not very much because I haven't studied it since I was in high school. I would need to use Google Translator to even have any hope that I could understand what you just said. Alright, so this takes... Holy crap, it takes almost a whole day for it to grow? Aw, man. Also, don't mind the coffee pouring sound. I've just got my carafe of coffee sitting next to me. Woo, yeah, farming Fern! I'm alright with that. Alright, so I guess I don't get to harvest this stuff until tomorrow. Well, now it just seems like, what was that silly game on Facebook for a while? There was some farming game that you just planted stuff and, like, AFK'd. Or it was like an idle game, you know? That's okay, at least there's plenty of other things to do in this game. Alright, there we go! Wait, what? Building attackable! Oh, no, no, no. Don't make that attackable. Okay. Interesting. Yay! Paradox is here! Welcome! We just planted some beans and carrots. And we'll just let them grow for the next day, apparently. Oh yeah, Farmville, that's what it was called. Thank you. Nope, don't want to make any co-owners. Hi, Ghost! Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Woo, we've got 14 people here right now. It's the highest it's been today. Welcome, everyone. I did not actually mean to try and go through there. Alright, let's figure out where I want to go now. Definitely not over here, because those are zones where if I die, I'm gonna lose my gear. And I'm not ready for that yet. But... oh, here we go. Here's a tier 4 that is blue. So that should be safe. Let's try to go there. Eric says, Foxy, make sure you set the island to private to avoid other people jacking your farming harvest. Oh, crap! Okay. That's good to know, thank you. I suppose maybe it was set to guild right now. Why would you ever want to, like, leave that open then? If you wanted to share with friends, I suppose, or something? Or if you actually trusted your guild to not jack your shit? Yeah, the music is really nice in this game. I do enjoy it. Let's see. Co-owners, visitor, guild. Whoops, no. No access. No access rights. Visitor, builder, custom. I can't tell. I can't tell if this is private or not. It seems like it shows that my guild has no access. Do I play Black Desert Online? No, I don't. I've toyed with the idea of playing that game, and it just, I don't know, it seems like it's potentially such a shit show, and it's gone through so much hate. I know it sounds like they've made things better, but I don't know. Maybe someday, but I couldn't bring myself to buying that game. The graphics look cool and stuff, and the combat is probably more fun than this game. Yeah, I don't know. If you can give me a convincing argument to check it out, maybe I will. But I've heard that the publishers are just kind of crappy publishers. Ugh. Wow, we've got 257 people in this zone. Whoops, no, I don't want rough logs. Gross. Ooh, what's in the middle here? That looks interesting. Let's head that way. Might be an area that's too tough for me, but we'll see. So I've definitely found that at first when you enter a zone, it's like, oh, what the heck? It's so overpopulated, like, there's not going to be anything for me to farm. Hemp! Ooh, hemp! But once you get off the beaten path a little bit, it's not so bad. Can you use the community tag on your channel? I don't know what you mean. The community tag. Yeah, you're gonna have to clarify. Hello? Nope. Oh, I don't have an Adept's pickaxe anyway. Can't farm that stuff. Eric says, I'm at Ferndale right now. This journey towards Fort Sterling takes forever. Yeah, there's no sort of, like, auto travel stuff in this game, is there? You just have to walk everywhere. That's the one thing that might cause me to have less of an interest in playing a game, but we'll see. I suppose if I wanted to travel a really long ways, I would ride my horse instead of this cart, but then I would have to carry them both and risk losing them both, so we'll see. That's a lot of bones. Those are bones, right? Yeah, definitely bones. There was some crazy battle here, apparently. I might regret my decision going in here. What is this? You guys are friendly. Village challenges you to a duel. No! Get out of here. Wait. Are these players? Sure. Why are these people just standing around here? Are they just waiting for people to duel? That's weird. Oh, there must be like a... Oh, there's a dungeon here. I see. That's what's happening. I got a bone to pick with you. Oh, hey, Skelly. Oh, you're really easy to kill, and you're a tier 4. Interesting. Diaz says it had just hit 2 a.m. Looking forward to the next stream, Foxy. Night, everyone. Good night, Diaz. Thanks a lot for dropping by. Hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again. Gemma says, Fox, I gave you an excuse to play Black Desert Online when you find out what it is. Oh, no! Gemma, you didn't! Ah, you're too sweet. Do you play it then? Because that would be a reason for me to play for sure, is to play with you. I haven't actually played any games with you before, have I, Gemma? And my dear, you play a lot of games. It is very impressive how many games you play. You are like the expert to come to if a game designer wants to know if something is fun. They should talk to you. Oh. Hello, Cursed Shade. Oh my god. You're a lot beefier than I was expecting you to be. And you just healed yourself. That's great. Maybe I'm not ready for tier 4 guys yet, until I've got my tier 4 staff. Woo! Yeah, if I end up taking on 2 of those guys at once, I'm in trouble. No, you don't like BDO? What don't you like about it? Are you just not into MMOs, or was there like something in particular you really didn't like? That guy's got a lot of hit points. I think maybe I'm biting off more than I can chew out here. I should probably stick to tier 3 fellers until I've got a better staff. Whoopsies! Oh gods. What have I gotten myself into now? Oh dear. Let me out! This is probably not the way I came in. You should play Flash games? Nah. I'm not really into Flash games. Contrary to what some troll said on my video the other day, I don't actually play that many Flash games. Not that I've got any problem with him or anything, it's just, oh my god. Oh shit, I'm so dead. That's not an exit. Oh, what have I done? I've made a huge mistake. In the words of Job Bluth. Good thing my slave is very tanky. Alright, I can't call him a slave. That's terrible. Like, I should not do that. Also, but gosh, it bothers me that I have this person carrying my carts around. We're just gonna say that his name is Frank, and he's been my best buddy, and I've been there for him through hard times. And this is the way that he feels like repaying me, because he's super strong, and he wants to do me a favor. So, thanks, Frank. I will be sure to feed you carrots that I grow from my farm. Maybe this zone is more crowded than I thought, with all these resources being gone. Sometimes if I go to the edges of a map, there's not going to be as many people. It is also Saturday, so there's likely to be a lot of other people out here. Flash games are full of viruses and adware. Yeah. Yeah. I really don't... I just don't really have much of an interest in Flash games. Also, I certainly wouldn't put any of that on my channel, because who really wants to watch that? Let's see, what are we... Okay, we're doing Adept now. I thought maybe we didn't have... Oh, it was the skinning that we need to level up still. Because I don't want to kill foxes, so that one has been a little bit behind on progress. I actually sold all of my resources just for the hell of it, because I didn't feel like carrying them all over to this island, so I am going to go ahead and pick up these low-level ones now. I bet I can't get this, can I? Yeah, Adept Sickle or better. Okay. Depleted, depleted, depleted. There are way more people around right now than there were last night. I wonder how many people are actually online right now. I don't know if there's a way for me to tell or not. We can see how many are in this zone, of course, but there's a lot of zones. I mean, look at this. Look at this map. This is freaking huge. Although, probably most people aren't strong enough to go over to this world yet, but holy cow, you guys. What levels are over here? This is high level 2. Okay. So most people are gonna be in this area right here. But there's this whole thing up here too. And I think you all spawn at random different places? Correct me if I'm wrong, Eric, but I feel like some people, when they spawn, they come in over here or over here. Any of these landing spots, so it's crazy that there's this many people in this one zone right now. There must be thousands of people online. The other thing I think is really cool about this game is the whole player-driven economy. Like, you can't buy any of this stuff. Ooh, travertine. You can't buy any of this stuff off of vendors. You can't really buy anything. The only stuff you can buy is, apparently the things for your farm. But then you have to grow that stuff on your farm in order to make use of it. And I think that is really freaking awesome. And I'm very excited about that. But that also means that if this game does lose a bit of popularity, then it could really kill the whole economy. But let's not think about that right now. I'm sure, like any other game, it's going to decrease in population after the first month or so, but that's to be expected. I'd be alright with that. Sean says, I personally find the idea of the economy the most exciting idea about this game. I love more natural economic simulators. Yeah, absolutely. I'm really excited for my farm, but I'm also disappointed that I can't get anything out of it until tomorrow. Womp womp. Oh, resource depleted. I didn't notice that. Oh, sure, it wasn't depleted when he got to it. Grr. I really like this snow, especially the sound of walking in the snow. It sounds really good. That is one thing I actually kind of miss about living in Seattle, is we don't really get snow up here. It snowed a couple times this winter, but it was like oh, here's a couple inches of snow on the ground, and all the stupid people can't figure out how to drive in it. City gets shut down for a day or two, and then it melts, and that's it. But living in Nebraska, we'd have snow, like this kind of snow, every single year, at least once or twice, and then just a few inches other times. But at least out here I can go to the mountains, and they're not very far away. Alright, I guess that guy's just camping this spot. I'm not gonna camp, that's boring. Even if it's more productive, that's just way too boring for me. Secret asks, can you please talk about the community specifically around the guilds? I hope this game won't suffer due to elitist guilds. I don't know. I really don't know. The game has only been out for a couple days, so that's hard to tell yet. I'm not sure anybody's really going to know the answers to that question until people get up into more high-end content. But the thing is, you're always going to have elitists anywhere. So that's pretty much unavoidable in any sort of community game. But there are some communities that are better than others. So far, the guild that I am in, which isn't a guild that I necessarily want to stay in at a later time, has been really friendly and helpful, and people ask questions and others answer them, even if it's a question that somebody asked 5 minutes ago. So I think that's a good sign. Paradox asks, have you been to Mount Olympus? I heard that park is amazing and there's like a beach, mountain, and rainforest all in one park. Well, I've been to the Olympic National Rainforest. I don't know if I would say I've been to Mount Olympus. I'm not sure. Probably not, but perhaps sometime I will. Oh, hey. Travertine. Why do I keep saying Travertine? I'm really bad at pronouncing words, guys. I have been to Mount Rainier, and I've been over into the Cascades a lot for camping and hiking, and every winter I have a friend who likes to do a birthday celebration where we go rent a Airbnb or VRBO out in East or North Central Washington, and we ride fat bikes in the snow. And then, like, the second day this year, I did cross-country skiing, and that was the first time I'd done cross-country skiing. I've done downhill skiing. That was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. And man, the muscles you use for cross-country skiing are way different than any other muscles I've used before. I ride my bike a lot, so doing the fat biking was the right muscles that I've been working on, but the cross-country skiing is a lot more of your, like, inner thigh muscles. Man, this guy carries so much stuff. I'm only at 10% of my capacity right now. Items sold in the marketplace! Wonderful! I also like that I just automatically get the money put into my inventory when something sells. I don't have to go to a mailbox to pick it up or anything. Just gives me a little notification that it happened, and it's like, here you go. One thing I wasn't super keen on when I first started playing this was the idea that I couldn't just instantly sell stuff to a vendor in the game. Because much like not being able to buy things from a vendor, you can't sell things to them either. But then I discovered that in the marketplace, there's the option of actually clicking sell. Oh, I didn't quite get that. If you want to immediately sell for the price that's being demanded. Or you can set up a sell order, which is what I got the mail notification for. If you want to try and sell it for more and wait a little bit longer. So if it's like really cheap stuff that I don't care much about making money on and I need some fast silver, I can just auto sell stuff in the marketplace. I won't make as much money on it, but I think that's really cool. And it's still players buying it. I can't imagine trying to ride a bike in snow. Sounds like it would be really difficult. It is. It is. We definitely don't ride as far in the snow. And I don't know if you've seen fat bikes or not, but the tires are like 4.5 inches wide. They're huge. And then you ride around on low tire pressure, like 5 psi. So super low, squishy, like you would never want to do that on the road. But in the snow, you're not worried about getting flat tires because there's nothing to like poke them or get a pinch flat on. And you just want your tires to grab into the snow. So that's why you do it on super low tire pressure. But then the thing is, yeah, it's very difficult to pedal in the snow. And, you know, it took us like 4 hours to go 12 miles, which normally, if I'm doing city riding, I can do 12 miles in less than an hour, just under an hour. And if I'm doing like out in the country or something where I'm not dealing with traffic, 12 miles will take me about 45 minutes. So imagine doing that distance in 4 hours and feeling really tired after it. But it's so fun because it's really beautiful to go ride your bike in the snow. And then like you're not dealing with cars at all. And if you fall, which, oh god, that's a lot of guys. I will die if I take those all on. Oh no, now I'm moving slower because I'm overloaded. Anyway, as I was saying, you do fall when you're doing fat biking because a lot of times you just try to take a corner and you lose your balance, or else like you slip on the snow or something like that. But the nice thing is falling doesn't hurt at all, except, well, this year I kind of fell onto a bush at one point that was like sticking out of the snow and I scratched up my face a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. Otherwise, like, falling doesn't hurt at all because you're basically just making snow angels when you fall. Do you ever do endurance riding? Have you done a century or anything? Yes, actually I have. I used to even race back in the day when I was living in Nebraska, but then I decided that being competitive on a bike was not really something I wanted to do. But I definitely like endurance stuff. Like, if I just want to go bike camping or touring or something like that, and I'm gonna just go on a long bike ride, I really enjoy that. I'm definitely more about the endurance riding than, like, sprinting sort of stuff. I'm getting back into the shape I was in before my accident last year, and now I can bike 30 miles in a day and feel like I've had a good workout, but not feel completely destroyed. But I'd like to work my way back up to being able to feel that way after biking 50 miles in one day. Whoops, okay. I don't know why some of these are protected. Oh, it's because they killed the... It's from the guy they killed, not the actual resource. Ooh, iron. I think that's the first time I've actually gotten iron. Ah! Come on. I want to get to the iron. Oh, there's more right here. The most miles I've ever ridden in one day was 150 miles on gravel roads in Nebraska. It took me like 16 hours because there were portions where I had to Come on, I want to cancel this. There we go. There were portions where I had to actually carry my bike across muddy roads. And that was really tiresome. And the next day, I was completely worthless. Like, I just slept all day, pretty much. Slept and ate. Yeah, I bet it was a lot of work to get back into shape. I did a century a while back. The training on that was ridiculous, but I was so glad I did. Feel bad I didn't keep it up. Yeah, it's definitely hard. I would not be able to do a century right now in the shape that I'm in. Well, I say I would not. Like, I could manage it because I'm really good at, for better or worse, pushing my body. But I would probably pay for it. I would probably get some sort of injury or pull a muscle or something like that, so it wouldn't be a good idea. Paradox says, that's amazing, I rarely drive 50 miles in a day. Well, that's good. You don't need to drive many miles. I have definitely ridden my bike more miles in my lifetime than I've ever driven a car. I haven't even owned a car for the last 6 years. And, you know, riding my bike is, like, for fun a lot of times. I mean, it's also my livelihood. It's how I get to and from work and to and from the grocery store and all of that. But it's also a social thing. The bike rides I do on Thursdays are with my friends. And we'll usually go a minimum of 20 miles on Thursdays if the weather is nice. If it's crappy out and rainy in the winter, we'll probably stick to about 10 miles. But then I also have the, like, 10-mile round trip to get to the meetup point where we leave from. Ooh, what's Guild talking about? Oh, we have a Discord, apparently. I'm not gonna join that. Not just yet. Maybe later. I bet this is real exciting to watch me wander around and collect stuff, huh? This is why I'm streaming this game and not doing any actual Let's Plays of it, because I don't know what I would talk about if it wasn't for, like, you guys here asking me questions and stuff and giving me something to talk about. I should consider going to a zone, though, where I can get leather and wood, too. Oh, hello! Ooh, the iron respawn. Oh no, now I'm going really slow because I left my mount. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisies. Yeah, so the mount that I have, you can see up here, like, the weight that I'm carrying. So when I'm on the mount, the weight is a lower percentage, and when you dismount, you can see this circle here. As long as I stay within that circle, my mount will stay there and keep carrying the stuff for me, but if I leave the circle, it will despawn, and all of a sudden I'll be carrying a shit ton of weight. Also, when you upgrade your tools, you will farm everything else lower much faster. Like, this cotton used to take me as long to farm as it took the flax that I can get now. But it's much quicker. Yeah, Eric. I can only imagine. Can you even move at all when that happens? 'Cause your character carrying 1,800 kilograms of weight, I don't know about that. I already think it's ridiculous that you can even carry, like, 100 kilograms of weight. Because nobody could actually do that. That's like 2 of me, almost. Yeah, do you just kind of like stand there and spin around in a circle trying to walk places? Depleted. Boo! Man. There are a lot of people online right now. I guess this is one of those benefits of being a person that can just do nothing but play all day long, every day, right when a game like this launches, because then you get ahead of everyone else, and you go to a new zone, you don't have to compete with anyone, and therefore you level up even faster and, like, just increase the gap between you and everyone else. But alas, I cannot do that because I'm a person that has to make a living. And, you know, eat and sleep and all that kind of stuff. He who has no life, such as South Park called him. How do you kill that which has no life? That's what it is. Okay, I need to take another quick bathroom break. I will be back in about a minute. Okay, I am back. Hello, Gen Z. Gen Z asks, hi, Foxy. When will you continue pixel art? That's a good question. I still haven't even made a time lapse of the stream that I did of the Diva and Tracer pixel art, but it's really hard for me to find time to do that these days. There's so many games I want to play, so little time. But maybe now that things will calm down for me a bit at work, I'll be able to pick that back up again. Eric asks, Foxy, what are your goals on the Destiny board? What are you unlocking? I'm going for the Frost Mage stuff. Yeah, so I could learn this right now, but I'm waiting because I haven't made an Adept's Mage. Can I... or an Adept staff? I guess I can make that. Oh, there's different frost staffs I can make. Interesting. I guess they only have one different spell. Okay. Oh, wait. No. I can't make these yet. right? Craft Adept's Frost Staff or better. Is that in order to unlock this? No, so I have to be able to create Adept's Frost Staff. No. I guess this means... Wait. Yeah, okay. So I'm able to craft these things now, right? Because it's checked. Oh, and so increasing this... Oh, man, okay. Woo! You can really go deep into that. 1 out of 100. That's all. Oh my god, that's gonna take so long. Woo! Paradox asks, are the PvP servers for this game? No, everything is on one server, but there are PvP zones. So, if you look at this map here, I'm gonna make sure this guy stops following me. There we go. If you look at this map, you can see there's yellow and red zones. And correct me if I'm wrong, Eric, because you seem to know a lot about this game. But I believe these zones, if you enter them, you're like fair game, and anybody can kill you. And when you die, you lose everything that you're carrying. So it would be really dumb for me to go into these zones and keep using this legendary ox that I'm running right now, because if I die, I will even lose that. So you want to make sure that when you go into those zones, that you've got like a spare set of armor to use or something. Hi, Tion. No worries. I don't even know. Let's see, how long have I been streaming right now? I don't even know. Oh, an hour and a half. Holy crap. Time goes by when you're having fun. But, yeah, unless Eric corrects me on that, I think that's the case. Like, you go into these zones, and maybe something about these flags, I assume, are like... It means they're being ran by those guilds right now, controlled by the guilds, perhaps? I don't know all those details on it yet. Eric says, I believe you won't lose in yellow, in red though you will, and in black for sure. Oh, that's right. Okay, so what does the yellow mean then? Because blue, I assumed, is like neutral and friendly, you can't attack anyone. What would yellow imply? Is that just an easy way to like see that it's a higher level? Or does it mean, like, you can... I don't know. I really don't know what it means. What does this mean? Oh, that's just my time zone. Okay. Or, actually, that's not my time zone, but it's a clock in any case. Okay, in the yellow zone, only you have to be flagged to attack people. Red zone PvP Royal shows number of players in the zone. Full loot black zones PvP Royal. No data on players. Full loot. This is being copied. I'm still not sure about the... In the yellow zone, only you have to be flagged to attack people. So, like, if I don't flag myself, does that mean I can't be attacked? Like, only people who have flagged themselves can attack other people who have done so? I'm not sure. That would make the most sense to me. But I'm surprised that you can't just flag yourself in any zone then. Also, I wonder if you kill a person, can only you loot their gear? Or can anyone loot it? I'm also not 100% sure if you die and you lose your gear and it just disappears, or if a player actually can loot it. I would assume that a player would be able to loot it, because otherwise it's like, what's your motivation for killing someone other than the raw satisfaction of seeing them lose their gear? But I imagine that's probably what happens. Can't believe I still have coffee left when I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I guess I'm talking more than I'm drinking right now. Ah, can't see anything. So Eric, what kind of stuff are you unlocking on your character's Destiny board right now? I'd be interested to hear because, you know, I've looked at it and I think this is the route I want to go, but I'd be curious to hear what other people are doing as well. Alright, what kind of materials do we have? Let's see if there's... Okay, there's a forest one over here. I'm gonna go check out this zone so that I can get trees and leather and stuff. Ooh, but here's some hemp. Ah, this is like my first hemp, isn't it? No, okay, I've gotten it like one other time. Alright, pouring the rest of my coffee. It will mean fewer bathroom breaks after I'm done drinking this. Eric, did you play in the beta at all of this game, or have you just picked it up this week and you've just learned more than I have so far? Wait, can I not actually go? Oh yeah, okay. If we go this way... Ooh, there's some flax. Ooh, and some iron. Woo! Score! One-handed dagger, torch, mercenary armor, and all. How long did it take you to get where you are now? I don't know. I think I have something like 6 hours played or so on this character. Do you use a French press? You live in Seattle. I'm guessing you do. The best coffee method. Actually, no. I have a Chemex. So, but I do really like French presses. But I got a Chemex back when I was living in Nebraska, and that is, the pour over has just been my method for a while now. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of coffee snobs in Seattle. I don't know if I can call myself a snob per se, but I definitely never drink instant coffee or pre-ground coffee. I buy it in beans and I grind it myself, and I only buy like good beans, no Folgers or crap or anything. I mean, I don't even think Folgers sells it in beans, but the coffee I buy is like $16 a pound, so yeah. But it's so good. Eric says, I think it was a couple of months back, got the mail last week and decided to start again. Too bad these cities are overpopulated. Yeah, I imagine it's going to taper off pretty quickly, you know, even after the first week or two. I'm not terribly concerned. I'm still enjoying myself. There's plenty of things to loot. So, whatever. Slow-mo was thinking of getting this game too. It's pretty fun, I think, if you like this sort of thing. I'm excited about the potential for my farm and all that kind of stuff, and seeing where that goes. Fresh grinded is the best taste. Yes, absolutely, fresh grinded coffee. Ah! Whoa, I don't know what that thing just said that came up on my screen about combat zone, but... Okay, green zone, no PvP, but if you die, you can be looted by anyone after some time if you don't pick up your items. Yellow zone, in order to attack someone, you need to turn PvP flag on. No full loot, but if you kill someone, you get silver. Okay, so you don't get their items, just silver. Red zone, same system as yellow, except with full loot, and you can see how many players are in zone. Black zone, free for all PvP with full loot, and no information how many players are in the zone. Alright, interesting. Thank you for sharing all that. I assume green zone actually means blue zone. I don't know why they say green zone, because there's definitely no green unless I'm freaking colorblind, but... Alright, so I'm okay to go into a yellow zone then. Good to know. I don't think I'm ready to PvP flag myself just yet, but once I get to a point where I can have some spare gear, I totally will give that a try. And maybe not carry around my mounts. Although, actually, I guess like you said, yellow zone, I suppose if you only get silver when you loot, that probably also means you only lose silver when you die. One can only assume. That's exciting to me, though. I freaking love world PvP. Like, that was one of my biggest complaints about World of Warcraft, is how much they killed world PvP. I loved it back in Vanilla WoW when you would just go to Hillsbrad Foothills or something, and there'd just be a war going on constantly. Like, it sucked if you were trying to quest, because, like, good luck getting anything at all done in that zone other than PvP. But it was great because people were just there to PvP and have fun. Like, they didn't get anything out of it back at that time because they didn't even have the honor system implemented yet. And then adding battlegrounds and rewards for doing battlegrounds really just kind of killed the world PvP, not to mention, like, giving people a penalty for killing other people and NPCs and stuff in zones. It's really disappointing. And they keep attempting to bring back world PvP and failing miserably. Tina asked, does anyone know if those packs on the website are only founder packs with the game going free to play later, or do you have to buy it to play? I do believe it's always going to cost $30 to play. I could be wrong, but I think that is the case. Yeah, even the $30 thing gives you 30 days premium and some gold, and like it's enough to buy more premium if you want. And then probably by the time your premium account is up, if you've been playing, you have enough silver that you can just purchase more premium time without having to use real money. Eric, good, I like to see a reason for danger. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's one of the draws of this game for me, is like the possibility to lose all your gear and, you know, penalty for death. Makes it a lot more exciting, I think. So I imagine having, like, guild wars is gonna be pretty cool. I mean, that's the main reason I play permadeath in Diablo 3, because it feels that much more like I've invested in my character. Whoops, I should not try to kill enemies when I've been carrying all this stuff. Otherwise I'm gonna have to mount up constantly. So we'll focus on killing enemies after we drop all this stuff off. I am not seeing very many resources in this zone, depleted or not. Why does it sound like water right now? Whoops, can't go up that way. I'm not a fan of the way the sound, or the way this cart sounds going through the forest. Also, don't forget, it's not only buy to play, but you can't imagine what an advantage people have who have a premium membership of $9.99 a month. Wait, you get more of an advantage by paying real money? I don't think that's the case, right? Like, you can get a subscription, but it's like you can either buy it with gold, silver, or real money. Like, I don't know why you would be at more of an advantage at $10 a month. I don't see that being the case. Other than the fact that you keep all your gold and silver and have more money in game. But I don't have a problem with that because there's always gold sellers in games anyway. So whether or not a game supports buying gold, like, there are going to be people in any game that buy gold from third-party websites. There's just no getting around that. So I really don't care that they have an option for premium account in order to have more gold. It doesn't bother me in the least bit. Don't go back to Fort Sterling, you won't be able to move. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Eric. Must have gotten a lot more populated since the last time I was there. How many people are in there right now? When I was there, I think there were right at 1,000. Why is there a person named Albion Online info in the channel telling me to get a face cam? I don't understand that. Why do I need a face cam to stream an MMO? I've never understood that. I have a face cam, I'm just not using it. For a while, some of my Let's Plays, I was using a face cam, but it kind of seemed like people didn't really care that much, and I felt a little awkward always having my face on the videos, so I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna go back to not using a face cam. Unfortunate but true about the gold sellers. Yeah, it is. Like, even in games where they have the option to purchase gold from the official website, it still happens because this company made a post about that the other day on their forums saying, like, guys, don't buy stuff from the third-party sellers because they buy the gold from the Albion company with stolen credit cards, and then they sell the gold cheaper, and then, like, the money bounces back, and, like, Albion doesn't make any money from what they sold to the gold sellers because the credit cards get reported as stolen, and they have to pay the money back, and, then the people who buy the gold from the third-party websites get their credit cards stolen, and those are the credit cards that are used to buy more gold again. Like, it's just really dumb. Don't ever buy anything from a third party anything. Like, it's just a bad idea, period. Pay the extra few dollars to not have your credit card stolen. Remember Diablo 3's shop that people could pay for items essentially? Yeah, that was BS. Yeah, I hated Diablo 3 when it had the auction house and all that stuff. Not to mention that was like the only way to get good gear was to actually pay real money because drop rates, like actually experiencing good drops in the game were like next to impossible to get. I'm so glad they took that away. Ah! Uh-oh, I'm lagging. Your face cam was great for the long dark. Yeah, it seemed like it was best to use for things like Long Dark or Subnautica where there'd potentially be jump scares, but I don't know, maybe I'll bring it back for the Long Dark. I also got to the point where I was like, some days I'd be recording and I'm like, I don't feel like taking a shower and I look like crap, and the sad truth is, being a woman, if I look like crap in a stream, somebody is going to criticize me for it. So, yeah. I've already had a number of people tell me that I should show my cleavage on camera, and I just delete those comments, because I'm like, I'm never gonna do that, because I don't want to attract the kind of people that are going to watch my videos just for that. So, nope, thanks and goodbye. See you later. You're right, it's more interactive to the viewer. I may do it, more in the future. We'll see. If I keep up the streaming thing, I suppose, especially, people like face cams for streaming. You know, in Let's Plays, I think it's more common to not have a camera, but streaming, I would say at least 80% of people have some sort of camera. So it's definitely a possibility, just not today. I also don't, like, have the best looking environment where I'm living. Like, I'm just in my bedroom, and with the camera on, you can see my bed and, like, my wall behind me, and my lighting isn't super great. I mean, that's just the way it is right now, because I don't have enough money to afford a place where I'd actually have a spot for a studio. It's not very professional looking, I'll just say that. +1 for your resilience, thank you, I try. I've been an online gamer for probably 15 years, and I'm very used to the misogyny and everything, which doesn't make it okay, but for the most part, I've sort of become immune to it. And I just kind of, like, ignore people and move on. Why are those rough logs? It looks like it should be birch. Ugh, I'd never stream if I had to shower first or wear appropriate clothing. I know, right? Being presentable, tuh. It's not like I put on makeup or anything. I don't really wear makeup, and when I have actually used face cam on my other videos, I still don't wear makeup because I don't like the concept of makeup. Also, it's fucking expensive, man. My coworker was talking about how his girlfriend spends $50 on a stick of lipstick. $50, guys, for just the lipstick. Like, that's not to mention the lip liner, the eyeliner, the eyeshadow, the blush, the foundation. Like, ugh! You can easily spend hundreds of dollars consistently on makeup. It's also, it's consumable. It's not like you buy lipstick and that's it. Some people buy multiple colors and then the lipstick runs out and you gotta buy more to replace it, and also, like, the amount of time that it takes to put that stuff on, blah. No thanks. My time is too valuable for that. No shame in people who want to wear makeup, like, because I understand people really enjoy it. I just hate that our society right now is basically saying that women are required to wear makeup in order to be attractive, and it's like, what? Come on. No. If you want to do it, fine, but don't expect people to. I don't use my own voice for my videos because I don't like it when I'm trying to explain something, so I use text-to-speech, not judging. Ah, that's funny. Hey, man, whatever works for you. By the way, I would say your room looks real nice. I wouldn't worry about that. It's humble and all, but nothing wrong with that. Okay, well, that's good to know. I know, like, the very first time I streamed, my lighting was, like, really horrible, and I had some people complain about the way it looked on camera, but I haven't actually gotten any complaints about that recently. Cleaning up is overrated. Just point the camera somewhere else. Right? Yeah, buying makeup is like a pair of shoes. I spend my money on video games and food and beer and rent. Like, I pretty much buy all of my clothes from Goodwill because Goodwill is amazing. And I guess I do spend a good deal of money at REI because I like to do a lot of outdoorsy stuff, and I buy like the super lightweight tents and sleeping bags like that because I'm carrying all of my gear on my bicycle, and the more compact and lightweight it is, the faster I can ride my bike, the more I can carry, etc. But that's really all I spend my money on. So it may sound ridiculous to people when I tell them, oh yeah, I bought the legendary pack for Albion Online, but it's like, that's all I spend my money on, and I still manage to save stuff up, so I don't feel too terrible about it. I feel a little bad about spending money on digital things, but whatever. People complain about everything. That is very true. Literally everything. I'm complaining about makeup, I guess, so I'm guilty of that too. If you haven't noticed, I am refusing to kill foxes. I will happily buy the leather off the marketplaces. Well, not happily per se, because that means I'm also condoning other people killing them, but it's better than me having to kill them myself. Paradox says, I worked for Goodwill for a while attending college. It was a really rewarding job. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I always donate like a couple bucks whenever I buy stuff there to their learning program, because I've actually heard that that's very good, or their training program, that's what it is, their job training program for like people in need or homeless people or stuff like that, because I've heard that's actually a really good program and they really do put all the money towards that, and I would like to promote that sort of thing. Eric says spending this amount of money on games is good because we don't have no money for drugs. That's right. Kieran says I have to wear makeup. Why do you have to wear makeup? I hope that's not really true. If you choose to wear makeup, that's great. That is your choice, and if you enjoy doing that, then by all means, but I hope nobody has actually told you you have to wear makeup, because that would really stink. What will you do if the game insists you kill a fern? I don't know. It's a plant, so I can just, if I have to like pick a fern, I can just plant more ferns, you know? I can't like, once I kill a fox, it's dead, you know. Whatever, it's a plant. If I could pick ferns and grow them on my farm, that would be fantastic. I would love to do that. But I haven't seen any ferns in this game, so it's highly unlikely, I suppose. Okay, I wonder if we should go to town and start making some stuff. See what materials I want to try and focus what materials I want to try and focus on getting. There we go. Words are hard. Words are very, very hard. Also, ooh, I should see what it takes for me to like get animals on my farm, shouldn't I? Let's check that out right now. Okay. Is this our farming one? Trainee farmer. Yes, I can do... Oh, I can do agaric seeds, huh? Is that what I planted? I'm not actually sure. Sous chef. Ooh! Craft any potion or meal. Fantastic. I want to be a chef. Harvest carrot seeds are better. Ah! Okay, so that's what I have to do in order to get to animals. It's just harvest carrots and stuff. Alright. I will keep that in mind. Perhaps I will fill out the other plots on my farm so that I can get to that as quickly as possible. Alright. Thanks for stopping by, Sean. It's been fun chatting with you. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Can you zoom out on that job tree? Yeah, sure. Oh, that's as far as I can zoom out, but I'll show you. Whee! Whee! It's freaking huge! Not only that, but within these things, you have multiple tiers that you can unlock inside there. And like, let's see. I'm not even sure. Okay, yeah, so this one, these to unlock, I have to create a bunch of stabs, which I haven't really done yet, but let's go see what that will take. Foxy, for the animals, you need another building. You can grow horses, chickens, and such. I believe you need to feed them, carrots, etc. If you spend the crafting focus, you can get offsprings. Yay! That's exciting. But, yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to wait for all my crops to grow anyway before I can do that. Oh, it's getting laggy, and I'm only in Mountain Cross. Okay. We're gonna check out over here what it takes for me to create Adept's staff. Oh no, I can't even make an Adept staff at this guy. I'm probably gonna have to go into the city and get to a tier 4 mage's tower in order to craft that, but Eric informs me I should stay away from Fort Sterling right now. We can still see what it requires by checking out our board here. Tian says, wow, that more than anything has made me suddenly interested. Yeah, that was one of my draws to this game, actually. It only takes 1 or 2 days of farming, 1 plot to be able to raise animals. Excellent! I'm looking forward to that, then. Okay, so Adept's Frost Staff will take pine planks and steel bars. Oof. Okay, we haven't found any pine yet. I suppose that was probably in the forest I was just in, but I didn't see any. It has probably been depleted everywhere. Okay, what does it take for steel? Is it this one? Travertine, I keep saying that wrong. Iron and bronze. Okay. So you wanna, like, keep using all the low-level stuff, too, apparently, in order to make these things, because you need iron and bronze to make steel, and then to make bronze you need copper and tin, blah blah blah. So it's cool that even the low-level resources are going to stay relevant pretty much forever. And I imagine once you get to a higher level, you're not going to want to spend the time to go and gather all those low-level resources, so you're just going to buy it from other players, which seems really cool. Whoa, I don't know. Okay, it was just bugged out there for a second. You should build a pasture on the second plot. Okay, I will do that when the time comes. Let's see, do I want to use my focus for this? I don't think so. We're just gonna craft it without that. For those of you who don't know, if you use this focus, you will actually get some of your materials returned to you, and then you can craft more, etc. And your focus will replenish by 10,000 per day if you have a premium account, which everybody does right now. And then if you don't have a premium account, I don't believe it replenishes at all. So again, premium account, while it's definitely something I'm going to try to always have, there is nothing you can't get to without a premium account. It's just going to take you a lot longer if you don't have one. So that's the kind of buying game that I can support, pay structure I can support, is that, like, it isn't actually pay to win. Everybody thinks that anything that you pay money for these days is pay to win. Well, it's not. Pay to win means that paying real money is going to give you access to items that are going to make you overpowered that nobody else can ever get. That's what pay to win is. And this game is not pay to win, and I'm so annoyed with all the people saying that it is. It's pay for convenience. And not to mention, if you know, sell your stuff in game, you can just buy the premium account without dropping $1 of your real money after you initially purchase the game. Eric says Albion Online 2D is a nice website if you want to calculate how much resources you need for the leveling. Alright, thank you. I will check that out. Kieran says, what exactly does the focus do when you craft without it? What changes? So the only thing that changes is, here, I'll show you what happens. So if I craft without it, I will get 18 chestnut planks, and I will use up all of the resources that it takes to get 18 chestnut planks, and that's it. Then I'll have to go get more chestnut logs. I have plenty of birch planks, but not enough chestnut. So if I use the focus, it says resource return rate 35%, and in order to craft 18 of these and get 35% in return, it's going to cost me 432 focus. So when I craft this, now it gave me back 13 chestnut logs and, well, I don't know how many birch planks it gave me back because I had a lot of those, but it was this that I was running out of. So now because I used my focus, I can craft 6 more chestnut planks than I could have before. And I can keep using my focus if I want to keep getting returns of 35% until I basically run out of resources, but I'm not concerned with spending my focus on that right now. So that's how you do that. And over here you can transmute. So like if I had birch logs, which I probably honestly should have done this instead of turning all my birch into planks, then I can transmute the birch logs. I believe 3 birch logs in will give me 1 chestnut. So it's obviously more worth your time to harvest the chestnut, but if you're running into a situation like I just was where things were overpopulated, then you could, you know, turn all of this into the next better material, but I probably should have done that before I crafted them all into planks. Oh well. Kieran asks, so essentially it's a bit of efficiency on crafting, but you get 0 without premium account. Yeah. Yep, that's right. You can still craft everything, you just don't get any of your resources back after you craft. And same with, like, right now, I'm not using it on everything because it only replenishes 10,000 a day. So if I were to go drop down to, like, 0, it would take me 3 days to completely fill it back up. So I want to save that for resources that are, like, harder for me to get. Yeah. But like I've said many times, getting premium account is super easy in this game. I'll show you guys again for those of you who weren't here when I looked at this before. 1 month of premium is 212,000 silver or 2,500 gold. And depending on the market value price of gold, you can either buy gold with your silver. Right now, to buy 2,500 gold would be way less than 212,000 silver, because the gold right now is only going for 84 silver a piece. I think that would be way less. Let's see, that's less than 100 per... Okay, it may not be way less, but it's close. Oh, actually, this might also change based on the value that it's going for on the marketplace. So I could be wrong about that. But the point is, everyone who buys this game gets a month of free premium, and after a month, it's going to be super easy to get 200,000 silver. I had a lot more silver than this when I started out. I bought an island and upgraded my farm, and that cost quite a bit of money. Alright, Paradox, thanks a lot for dropping by the stream. It was good to see you and chat with you. And hope to see you soon. Kieran says, I saw you could use it for farming. What was the difference there? It was kind of the same thing. I used it to water my crops, and essentially that will give me more in return. It's just not an instant return like it is for transmuting all that stuff. I have 12,000 gold, yeah. Yeah, I've been, like, buying gold when I can with my silver, since it will be worth more later on. And also, I bought the legendary starter pack, so yeah, I know. I'm a little ashamed, but Oh well, what can you do? But guys, it has been quite a long stream, and I actually need to eat lunch and do some laundry and take care of some other, like, adulting things in my life right now. So I think I am going to call this a day for our streaming of Albion. Oh, look at this guy. He's obviously carrying a whole lot of weight and not using a mount because of how slow he's walking. But, yeah, thanks a lot for joining me, everyone. This has been a lot of fun, and I will definitely be streaming more of this in the future. Feel free to hit the notification button, the little bell button on my channel if you want to be notified of upcoming live streams. And I will try to give a couple days of advance notice, but sometimes I will do an impromptu stream within an hour of notifying you because my work schedule is kind of sporadic right now, and I don't always know when I'm going to have time. Yeah, getting premium is not hard at all, and everyone gets a month of premium to begin with, and if you're actually playing pretty consistently for the first month, you will totally have enough silver to buy another month of premium, and so on and so forth. Alright, anyway guys, thanks a lot, and I will see you soon. Stay foxy, everyone.